Hi guys, I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I did the wide rib stitch. It's this stitch right here. Sorry, it's a little curled up. Before we get into it, I just want to remind you that if you haven't subscribed already, to please subscribe. I got a lot of new content that's coming out. I have contests and giveaways that I want to be able to connect with you, so you have to subscribe. So if you haven't, get in here. Let's get into the video. Okay, so I am starting this swatch with a chain. So I'm making a slip knot, and I think I'm just gonna chain up maybe 20. Okay, so I've made my chain of 20, and I am at this point going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm going to go into the 3rd stitch and do a double crochet. Sorry, my mind was on like a single or something, but here we go. Going into the 3rd stitch, making a double crochet. And then you're making a double crochet in every stitch all the way across. Go ahead and do that and meet me back here. Okay, so I have finished my double crochet all the way across. I've turned my work and I've chained 1. So after you chain 1, you do a single crochet through both of the loops. I mean both of the stitches, I'm sorry, through both of the yarns, and do a single crochet. Go back, take your hook back through that same stitch and pull up a loop. Then take your hook, go through the next stitch and pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. Take the first loop and pull it through the other 2. Take your hook and go back through that same loop and pull up a loop. Take your hook and go through the next loop. The next stitch and pull up a loop. Pull that loop through the other 2 loops. Repeat this pattern. Hook through the same stitch, pull up a loop. Take your hook through the next stitch, pull up a loop. Take the 3rd loop, pull it through the other 2 loops. Repeat that pattern, and I'll see you at the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row, and I just wanted to show you that if you reach the end of the row and you don't have enough to do the whole, pull up a loop and then pull up another loop, just do a slip stitch at the end of the row. Chain 1 and turn your work back. And when you turn your work, you should be able to see where the magic is happening. That you will have a wide rib stitch. At this point, we're going to go back into the double crochet, but we're going to double crochet in the back loops only. So you have to kind of turn it all the way around here to find the back loop in order to crochet into that back loop only. So make sure that you're turning it all the way around, because it is like 2 sets of that rib look. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to finish off this row, and then I'm going to meet you back at the end. Okay, I'm at the end. I've done my slip stitch. I'm chaining 1 and I'm turning the work. So it's this side that has the, this is the right side that has the texture wide rib look. This is like the flat side. Once you're back on the flat side, we're going to still go through the 2 stitches and do that single crochet technique. So let's try that. I'm just sticking the hook through the 2 stitches, doing the single crochet, going back into that same stitch, pulling up a loop, going into the next stitch, pulling up a loop, taking that loop and pulling it through the previous 2 loops. You go into the next loop, pull up a loop, and then you go into the next loop, pull up a loop, take that loop and go through the previous 2 loops. Go into that same stitch, pull up a loop, next stitch, pull up a loop, take that loop, pull through the previous 2. Back into the same stitch, pull up a loop, next stitch, pull up a loop, pull through the previous 2. Repeat that pattern. I'll see you at the end of the row. Alright guys, fix my camera. At the end of the row, and I have my second set of the wide rib stitch. I'm going to chain 1 and turn the work, and at this point I am going to do another set of double crochet, and I think I'm going to end it there because the gist of the pattern is coming forth. So after you do your chain 1, I am just double crocheting through the back stitch. Because I love this Susan Bates 6mm hook so much, sometimes it's a little hard for me to get it in the stitch. But I just love this hook, I do. I have other hooks, I have other Susan Bates hooks, I have other types of hooks, other brands. But this is my favorite. And I will fight with a stitch just because I do not like switching hooks. And if you saw like my Daisy video, I talk about that I don't like switching hooks. I like to I'm a one hook kind of gal. But I do understand that sometimes you have to change sizes, and sometimes you have to use tapestry needles in order to get the project to do what you need it to do. But when I can help it, I am on the 6mm Susan Bates hook. I love the grip, and I just like how yarn just slides off of it. So that's just me. So I'm going to continue doing my double crochet across this row, and I'll come back and meet you at the end. I'm at the end. I've made it to the end, And I have my 2 sets of the wide rib stitch. I think it looks gorgeous. I am going to have links in the description box where you can purchase this on Amazon. I am an Amazon associate and I do earn a commission for qualifying purchases. So I just wanted to show you guys how a little pattern that you can use with this yarn. I really like it. It's soft, it's pretty. And I hope you guys like my video. Don't forget to subscribe and share and comment. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Blessings.